So you've been tasked with planning this year's staff party. Holy crap, you're probably in over your head. Now, it can be really easy or it can be really hard. My name's Jesse Lewis and I've been helping people like you plan and execute staff parties since way back in 2007 by doing my Jesse Lewis hypnosis show. Yep, that's what I do. I'm a stage hypnotist. But in this video, I'm going to give you 5 ideas that can help you have a better staff party. Now, the first idea is for an event that can happen at any point during the year. And it doesn't have to have entertainment like me, but it can be a lot of fun for your staff. And that type of event is a food truck event. That's right, a food truck event. And you're probably wondering, well, what do you mean by a food truck event? What I mean is if you've got a bunch of staff, you ask a whole bunch of food trucks to come down to your event just for the day. And generally, you're probably not going to get them on a Saturday or Sunday because that's their busy times where they're going out to other events. But since you're in an office or you're a normal working business, you're going to get them down at lunchtime. You're going to have 5 or 6 of them, and you're going to get all your staff to eat at the event. Simple as that. Pretty cool, right? Wouldn't it be awesome for your staff to be able to eat 5 or 6 trucks? Or maybe you have a huge staff, 200-300 people. Maybe you're looking at 10 trucks. I don't know. But you contact the food trucks, you ask them to come down, and they feed your staff. Wouldn't that be awesome? I mean, to have this event where you really get to interact with your staff, they get to interact with each other, and they get to try all these new different kinds of food, from barbecue trucks to Filipino food to ethnic food to even new age Canadian food, or maybe fancy cheeseburgers, whatever it is. A food truck event can be a really great way for your staff to get together. Now, this next one, it's not outdoors. It could be though, but the next idea really, it can build teamwork because it's getting people together and it's getting people to understand that they really are part of a team. Now, it's simple to do a DIY photo booth. That's right, a DIY photo booth. What does that mean? Well, it's as simple as, well, one of these right here, a cell phone, and a bunch of props. You go to a dollar store and you get a bunch of dollar store photo booth items that can either be kept or thrown away afterwards. Don't worry, it won't break your budget, trust me. And these dollar store items, with a backdrop just like this. Yeah, I'm not in a real theater, everybody. Just so you know. Just so you know. I'm not in a real theater at all. I am in, I've got a ring light over there, and a camera, and my microphone. And what this is a little setup just so you can watch. And a DIY photo booth is exactly the same thing. You get a backdrop, you get a camera, and you get some props. It's as simple as that. And maybe you buy a ring light for it so people look real good. Now, the next item on the list of being able to do a great staff party, holiday party, Christmas party, whatever you want to call it, and whatever time of year it's happening, is to do a karaoke night. That's right, a karaoke night. You can add in your DIY photo booth to your karaoke night. Oh, by the way, with that DIY photo booth, you could hire somebody as a photo booth and they would do an awesome job for you as well. It doesn't have to be DIY. You can absolutely hire a proper photo booth company and they will do a better job, number one. But number two, it is professional. Simple as that. But a DIY version is easy. You get people to post their pictures on Facebook in a group or into a Google Drive and you have those memories forever for your staff. Now, the karaoke night, it's simple to do. You can either go to a proper karaoke bar or you can actually hire somebody to do a karaoke night with your staff. Really simple, really easy. As a stage hypnotist, one of my add-on features that I do is I do have karaoke available for people to do as well. I bring the monitor, I bring everything, music and everything. And it's not that hard in any way, shape, or form to do a karaoke night. And you could even do it yourself if you've got access to the sound equipment and to the software to do it. Really simple, really easy, great for a staff party. I would suggest hiring a professional to do it because let's face it, hiring a professional is a lot easier than doing an amateur style show, and you're about building a good image for your company with your staff as well. It's really important to do that. Now, my name is Jesse Lewis, and I just want to remind you that if you do need entertainment for your events, well, I've been doing it since 2007, so pop on over to hypnotistjesselewis.com. Send me a message, and even if I can't help you, I promise you that I know somebody who can. Yep, I promise you. I have contacts of over 1,500 other entertainers throughout North America, a whole bunch in the UK, and I even know like Swedish ones and one from Turkey. And I guarantee you that I can help you wherever you are in the world to find great staff party entertainment. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. The next idea is a classic for staff parties, but there's a big problem, and that this next idea can get quite boring. Yep, quite boring, and that's not what you want. But the next idea is an awards banquet. Now, there are a couple tips I have here for this idea, and that is to make sure that you hire an MC. Yep, the CEO is great and all, but chances are they're not a professional speaker. Yep, that's right, you heard me. And that's not bad for the CEO, but I'm telling you, chances are they don't have the time to practice the show, or the banquet. They don't have the time to do the things necessary for calling out names. And you're probably, if you're watching this video, chances are highly likely that you're either an HR person or you've been assigned to do the awards banquet, because people are always wondering about these things. And the number one thing I can tell you is hire an MC. Whether it's me or someone else, hire an MC, because it will just add a professional touch. And it will fly by with a proper MC that has proper jokes, that are clean, corporate friendly, that can give a little anecdotes about people. And when people are actually doing the awards, so your CEO is going to want to have a part in this, or your manager is going to want to have a part in this. Well, let them tell a story about the staff. But they should not be up there the entire time just handing out watches. It's just not how it works. Get them to give an appropriate award to the staff. Get them to give service awards, things like that. But make sure that there's a proper MC to do it, or at least someone assigned to it and given the time to actually get good at it. Don't expect Martha from accounting to be able to go up there and do public speaking unless she does it all the time. Because, frankly, most people can't do public speaking, period. They're not good at it. Next up, a great idea for a staff party is a game night. Now, what do I mean by a game night? I literally mean a game night. Pull out the Dungeons and Dragons, pull out the Settlers of Catan, pull out the Monopoly, pull out the Scrabble, and do a game night with all of your staff and maybe their husbands and wives or whatever they have. Do that game night right in the office. Put a bunch of tables, chairs together, and just have fun. Now, this is ideas for staff parties, but staff parties don't have to just happen at the holidays. They don't. You can have that night anytime just to get out. Now, some people, I've got 3 kids. Trust me on this. If my employer was to say, hey, we're going to have a game night, do you want to come in? I would say, hey, let's do this. Just so I can get away from those kids for the night. Just kidding. I love my children. But just to be able to get away from those kids and to have fun in an adult-centered environment is sometimes a fantastic thing to do. So a game night is a great way for you to reward your staff and make sure that you are really building teams. By the way, game night is fantastic for bringing that camaraderie together, bringing that fellowship, and really building a family out of your staff. And if people are happy and they like the people at work, it's a lot easier to get them to perform well. Because if you hate your job, you hate your job. But if you like the people at your job, that's one more step closer to actually liking your job. So, thank you for watching the video. Once again, my name is Jesse Lewis. If you need entertainment for your staff party, your staff event, holiday party, Christmas party, whatever you want to call it, whatever you're having it, make sure you send me a contact, hypnotistjesselewis.com. And you know what? You don't even have to send it specifically about me. I literally know thousands of people all over the world who would be glad to help you with your entertainment needs for your staff parties and other events. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.